In today's video, you're going to get to see a beautiful 1951 Chevy lowrider. Hello everybody and welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, then welcome. I really appreciate you being here today. If you've been to my channel before, then as always, welcome back. Thank you so much for the comments that you leave for me, for your thumbs up, for you subscribing to my channel, and also remembering to hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is being released. Today you're going to meet a gentleman. His name is Don. Don has a beautiful 1951 Chevy Deluxe Styleline. It is a lowrider. The roof has been chopped by about 3 inches. It's got a 6-liter Chevy truck engine inside of it. It's got an air ride suspension system. He's built it over the last 3 years into this exquisite car, and there's not a handle inside, making this very, very cool car look even cooler and cleaner. So without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's check out this beautiful 1951 Chevy Deluxe Styleline lowrider. Don, before you turn it off, rev the engine.
Yep.
And honk the horn as well. Beautiful. Turn her off. Now you're just teasing me. Okay, my friend, tell me what you have here.
I've got a 1951 Chevrolet Styleline Deluxe, originally a 4-door, and now it's a custom 2-door with a 3-inch chop top and air ride suspension.
Now I gotta ask you, did you do the work yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a labor of love. How long did it take you to do this?
3 years.
My Lord.
Mm-hmm. Shaved off all the trim, all the handles.
It's such a clean look. The
Yeah.
sweep of the back
Yeah.
just gets me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, how beautiful is this? So you chopped it down a bit.
Yeah,
how
3
big was the
inches.
so that was
3 inches out of the roof.
So everything here, like the glass, is all custom
Yeah,
made?
I had to cut the glass. I went on YouTube and found a how-to for cutting glass, and I actually did that myself. I was
No
surprised.
way.
Yeah, I did the front glass myself.
Wow. What made you do this, though? I mean, this is
Just a
long
love for
run.
cars.
Good for you.
Yeah, I've always liked custom type cars and that, and
I just love this. The rear end.
Yeah.
It's just.
and same as the wheels. I polished them up and then I painted the center sections. A special paint treatment myself.
Yes, you did.
If you notice, I have my logo down, my fender down there. It matches my logo down there.
Oh, I can just pick that up. Right
Yeah.
on. Yes.
And that's just the old, like you used to do in your houses, where you bag the walls for a special paint treatment. That's
Yes.
what it is. I paint the black
Wow.
in the center first, and then I took a graphite gray and a plastic bag, wrinkled up, and dabbed it in it, and then just dabbed
Look at
around
you,
it.
Mr. Artist.
Yeah, and then just clear coated that section.
My God, I love the clean look to all this.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And you got a reverse camera too?
Yeah, yeah. Got the reverse camera in it.
My Lord, Don. I fell in love with this car the first time I saw it, and I thought, I gotta do this.
Thanks.
So this is officially called a lowrider, is it?
Well, kind of, yeah. I guess. I just call it a custom cruiser.
So when you took the 4 doors, okay, so walk me through this. I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
Yep.
So the 4 doors would have, like the rear door started
Yeah, the
where?
rear door came down and hooked back a little bit and then looped around and straight across and straight up like that.
So the original car would not have had this big bulbous...
Oh, it would. Yeah,
It
this
would?
was part of the door.
Oh, wow.
That actually came swung out with the
So
door.
that would have been quite the design.
Yeah,
even back
yeah.
then.
So I did a bunch of metal work and sealed up the rear doors and
It's just incredible looking.
smoothed it all off.
Wow, Don. I just don't know what to say. And then to do that, and I'm just thinking like practical things, like wipers and stuff like that. So again, all custom made. Like,
yeah,
to
yeah,
make it all
because
fit.
I had to shorten them all and everything because they're so long they'd come up to here before.
She's absolutely stunning. And I love these lights here too. It gives it that
Yeah,
medieval look to it.
The new style, I just put those in about a month ago.
Oh, I love it.
I just thought, let's just something to add to the purple effect.
And what is the color? What is the actual
It
name of this
is called Purple Passion Pearl. It was originally going to be a satin finish. It wasn't going to be shiny, just satin. And I painted a bunch of the parts, the grille and bumpers and stuff, and we looked at it and thought, it wasn't doing it for me. And then we thought, let's throw some clear on the bumper and the grille, and it just popped then, and it's okay, we're going shiny instead of satin.
But you know what's funny though, as we were talking earlier,
Yeah.
depends on how the light catches
Yeah,
it too.
oh, yeah.
The shadow side
That's
looks
right.
way different
Oh yeah.
than the sunlit
if the
side.
sun's not on it, it looks really dark. If the sun's on it, it really pops the purple.
Just beautiful. So your turn signal indicators are there,
Or the
everything's
corners,
there.
yeah.
And where do the exhausts actually come out? Because although I went to
they're
the
tucked.
back.
Yeah, they're tucked under the back.
This
You
is
can see
hidden?
in the
Oh yes, they
Under
are.
the-
there.
yeah.
Yeah. I can-
a full 3-inch exhaust front to back, each side.
Wow. But it's such a beautiful, clean look. I love the fact. No handles, no nothing.
No,
You
no.
don't need the clutter.
Yeah.
So what powers this beauty?
A 6-liter LS, LQ4,
Okay.
6-liter out of a 2002 GMC Sierra pickup truck.
And
And
how
then
do
it-
you open the
Open the
bonnet
hood.
here?
Yeah, right here.
Wow, Don.
Yeah.
Talk about attention to detail. You could eat off of this.
Almost.
No, I'm serious. Like, look at it. Like, find me a
Yeah.
speck of dirt.
Yeah, custom-made inner fender wells and everything.
And like, do you have a shop or something?
We have a family business in Oakville. It's a machine and fabrication shop.
Okay.
So I'm the welder fabricator of the shop, and my brother is a machinist, and
That's just
we-
amazing.
we've been in business since the 80s.
Good for you.
And this is just a hobby of mine.
A labor of love,
Yeah.
a hobby for sure. And it
Yeah.
makes you happy and makes you smile.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's got the complete with the AC and everything.
So tell me about your car. I mean, the hectic customs then. So do
Oh,
you
it's just
do
something
custom
that-
cars for other people?
It's just I've done a few cars over the years, and I'm always getting friends wanting me to do stuff for them and that,
Good
and
for you.
I've helped them out,
Or,
and
yeah.
just
Excellent.
I came up with a little name. I've on the back I even made custom bicycle choppers.
Oh,
so.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I just can't believe how you've kind of made this such a clean look. Like there's nothing, there's no clutter anywhere. Even your radiator's so well
Yeah.
hidden.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, and it just like I said, I bought an old beat up pickup truck, and for the motor, took it out and took all the wiring harness out of the truck, and I found a guy that went through all the wiring harness, redoes the whole harness for you, labels everything, and it was just plug and play after that.
So in terms of features on this thing, like
Yep.
you've got air conditioning,
Yeah.
like it's a drivable car.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. AC, it's all fuel injected, fires up and runs beautiful, and good on gas. Reliable.
And that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the motor, if I put different cylinder heads on it to bring the power up a little bit more, and a better camshaft in it and get some more power.
So how many horsepower do you reckon?
It's
it
about
has?
4 1/4,
Okay.
425. Yeah,
Beautiful.
just enough.
And how much space is there in the trunk in this thing? How do you open the trunk? Is
The
more
trunk, I
important
gotta get my
question.
key out. A little popper, just same as the doors. just a little pop, and you just lift it up. And that has the air ride system, the tank, and the 2 compressors, 1 compressor on each side.
Wow.
A stereo for an amp for the stereo.
You gotta have a few tunes, right?
I've got a hidden sub in the corner here. The sub hides in the corner.
Hey, I do like this.
Yeah.
Who did that?
I found it one of the posts I get on Facebook, and I found this place.
Oh, you actually clicked on it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've bought so many things, same as this. I got this off of one of those posts on Facebook.
Wow.
It's just great for keeping all my
Definitely.
cleaning stuff. My battery and everything stuffed in this corner. Get it open. There it is. Battery's all nicely tucked in there.
Plan a lot of it? Or you just
No,
just
I wasn't even planning on getting the car at the time. I just saw it at a friend of mine. He had it sitting behind his garage for like 10 years or so. I didn't even know he had the thing.
Wow.
Then one day he rolled it out front. He was just cleaning up, I guess. And I said, hey, where'd this thing come
And it wasn't
from?
running?
No,
nothing,
it
just
didn't
the
have
body?
any motor and just
Oh,
just a rolling chassis, of a car. And it needed a bunch. I had to do a whole bunch of metal work, the whole bottom half of it.
Right.
I had to redo and everything, and then I just went from there.
I am so impressed.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Like this is all new panel and everything. This was all rotten and beat up. So all around, pretty well from here down, is all new. All around the whole car.
Seamless. So you didn't do the body work?
Yeah, I
You
did all the
body work
Yeah,
too?
I did all. The only thing I didn't do was paint it because I didn't have a spray booth. But luckily, a friend of mine, he paints motorcycles.
Yes.
So he said, oh, I'll paint it on my place. We just had to make his booth bigger because it was only big enough for doing motorcycle parts and stuff. So we had to extend his booth. I had this on a rotisserie, we rolled it in. He sprayed it all, put the base and the clear on it. And then I brought it back home. I totally wet sanded the whole car down and got rid of any little imperfections, and then cut and polish it all back to shiny again.
Amazing.
A lot of work, but that's what you got to do when you're building something like this.
Absolutely. And it shows though.
Yeah.
Right? It's the detail that you've got in
Thanks.
this, and the quality just sort of shines through.
Yeah.
How about the inside?
Yeah. This little popper just opens up.
Actually, where is the release? Like, how did you even do that?
It's inside the little actuator that
Oh, is it?
hooks to the actual pole.
Yeah.
That works this, and it just pops it, eh?
Amazing.
You can see the handle, you see?
Oh, right on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What are the seats from, by the way?
They're actually out of a Honda Civic. I just went to a local pick and save yard, and I was looking for a set of black seats, and I found those ones and made them fit. The console is out of a 2005 Chrysler 300.
My God.
I just had to, where the shifter ends at the front, I had to make the front half and modify it and mold it all into the dash. And
Look at your steering wheel too.
Yeah,
It's tiny. It's beautiful.
Yeah, just another eBay buy.
And your rear view mirror as well.
Yeah,
I
little
love
billet
it.
mirror, same as the little street rod mirrors on the doors. Little guys.
And the dials, like
Yeah,
again,
just off of eBay. Went online and found a set of gauges.
I love the white look though.
Yeah.
So clean.
Hmm.
Fantastic.
And that little that clock in the dash, I custom made that.
Wow.
Originally it was just this plate, and I found on this is actually for a motorcycle.
Okay.
That's a little
Yes,
billet
yes,
piece that
I've
will hook
seen
to a
those.
motorcycle.
Right.
I modified it and molded it all to that little plate, and there's my clock.
Absolutely beautiful. How cool is this car? Don, I am so impressed.
My custom floor mats.
Yes, why not?
Another Facebook find.
You know what though? You
There's so
gotta
many
say-
things that pop up on that,
For
and you
sure.
say, "Oh, this looks neat," and
So
you
are-
click
are
it.
you
You buy
done?
them. I've sometimes they work out, sometimes you get scammed.
Hear that. But do you think you're done, or do you still add, modify?
Oh, I still add stuff, yeah.
Good for you.
And then seems I don't know if you can see this, the
Yes.
little carbon fiber, but my logo's into it, embossed in it. See the hectic down there?
Oh, I can just make it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, yeah. Just something, maybe just little added things.
And you got seats in the back too.
Yeah. I can roll down the back window, you can see in there better. arm out.
It's actually a manual
Yeah,
rollback?
manual rear
Wow,
ones.
I love it. Hey, that's very, very cool.
And
Also
they
from a
also,
Honda? Like the...
No, they're from something else. I'm not sure what they're from.
Oh, and there you go.
Yeah. And they fold down so you can get to everything. That's all the management for the air ride.
Amazing.
And another amp for that's for the amp for the sub.
You do like your music?
Well, you got to have some tunes, right?
I don't blame you.
I'm not like I used to be and have it blaring all the time. I just
It's called
you just-
maturing with
yeah,
age, isn't
that's
it?
it.
Yes.
Something nice and that you can listen to, eh?
Oh, it's lovely. Everything about this done, like even the vents, like would they have been in the like what's original down here? Like what would I recognize as the original 1950 Chevy?
The dash, except for from here on, eh?
Okay.
That centerpiece used to be a full chrome piece
Got
with
it,
grille
yeah.
and everything. So I took that out and then I made this to fit my larger stereo and the gauges into it.
Now,
And
would the original Chevy had an automatic as well, like 3
Oh, yeah.
speed on the shifter? On, like,
yeah,
on
yeah,
the,
you can get the automatic or a standard back in the day.
The friend you got this off of must look at this. thing.
Yeah.
It's nothing like what it
Oh
started
yeah,
off
yeah.
like.
You can't
Actually,
believe.
do you have any photographs of what it used to look like?
I lost most of them because I had my on an old phone of mine.
Yes.
And I was at a party one time. A buddy threw me in the pool, screwed up my phone,
Oh,
and then I couldn't get anything out of it.
What a shame.
I know.
What a shame.
Had most of my build pictures in it.
And now we're doing a great way to kind of really look at the before and after
Yeah.
as well. Oh, she's lovely. So the air ride system again, all 4 wheels.
Yeah, they're all independent. You can
Is
lift.
that right?
Yeah, you can do 1 corner, 2 corners.
So you know what I'm going to
Outside.
ask you to do next, right? I'd
Yeah.
love to see it actually go up and down. So do you want to do a little bit of a dog and pony show for me?
Yeah. Now the thing is, it's not like hydraulics where it does it fast, eh? Because the air has to fill up
Yes.
that tank, eh? So, there's the front. Now you can hear the pump.
Yes, yes.
The compressors came on,
My lord.
and that's all the way up now, which makes it nice for working on now. I can get
Definitely.
underneath it easier. I can get the jack underneath it for lifting it up. You can see the custom fuel tank I
Yes.
made.
Wind
Stainless steel fuel tank I made
Wow.
for it, custom. I did all the exhaust I built the frame in the back and put all the 4-link suspension in it. I did that 2 years ago.
Very, very cool done.
And then you can do just one side.
So if
This-
I stand
Yeah,
here.
so this side will be low, that side's high now.
Amazing.
Eh?
I'm speechless, Don. So when you drive her, this is the normal driving position? Or
No,
do you
this
kinda
is
select?
when I park
For
somewhere, I
sure,
lower
yes,
it
okay.
right down. When I'm driving, I lift it up maybe an inch and a half at the back and about an inch at the front.
Gorgeous.
It all depends on road condition. If I'm on a bumpy road, I'll lift it up a little bit
And what you
higher, put a
feel like
little
at
more.
the moment as well, right?
Yeah.
So good for you. Now you got to be tempted to go at a traffic light and do one of these up and downy things for a little bit.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
but like I
bet.
said, with the air, it'll do it once, drop down maybe twice, then
Yeah.
the tanks are running, so you can get the air back in it.
How long does that actually take to cycle?
Oh, probably about 5 minutes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because it's a small tank too, eh?
Got it.
If I had a larger tank in it, then I could have more playtime, I guess you would call it.
Incredible. I'm just mesmerized by this car.
Oh, and then
Totally.
the lights have that. I can change colors. I can do anything with lights too, eh?
Focus on one.
Yeah. So it's.
Oh yes.
And you can speed it up. You can go faster.
Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
There's purple ones going around. See?
Oh,
And then you can dim them. You can make them brighter. Dim 'em
I'm
right
like
off.
a kid in a candy store with
I
your
know.
car. Like, oh my god.
And you can even make these go with music and everything.
No way.
Yeah. That's the fade. You can fade them in and out.
Wow. I am so impressed. It's a light show in itself.
I know. Yeah.
I kind of get the sense you like the lights and you built the car around them.
Well, they're the last thing I added.
Oh, I love
The thing is, I've met a buddy at a car show I went to not long ago, and he had a set in his car. I said, oh, those are cool.
Right.
I always thought about getting a set for it, but they didn't actually make them for this, so I had to modify the pots to make these fit and everything, eh?
Beautiful.
They're actually for Jeeps, these lights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Now you say
Yeah.
that, I have seen them on a
Yeah.
Jeep. Yeah.
They sell them for all Jeeps, but so I had to modify them, but they worked out. And then just add to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've talked a bit. We should go for a little drive.
Oh,
Don't you
sure.
reckon?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Sure. Leave her down and just pull the door open.
Wow. Actually, do you want to turn the music down?
Yeah, it is. It's already down, I think, isn't it? Oh, no. Here. There we go. Get this seatbelt off for you.
Honda seats.
Yeah. They're actually comfortable,
You gotta
too.
love it. Oh yeah, Honda seats. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about it. Don, I actually like the fact you went with the lap belt.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
it's definitely old school there.
Oh, yeah. It's all you needed back then, right?
I do like the sound of your engine though.
Yeah, it's got a nice little rumble. It's not overpowering loud and that.
It's just nice.
I got big resonators underneath here, then the muffler's a little farther back.
You know what I'm actually very surprised at is your visibility.
Yeah.
I honestly thought
Yeah.
you would be limited to what you
No.
could see, but I mean, I'm
Well,
doing great here.
there's a lot of windows in here.
Yeah, but that's impressive. Okay, let's go for a little
Well,
drive.
first we got to put some air in the system.
Oh,
right
yes.
now you see these.
Oh, that your gauge?
That's
Okay.
the pressure in the tank, 192 psi. Then these are the bags, so they're all empty right now. So what I usually do, I pump the fronts up. I usually get them around 70 each bag for my cruising. And then the back I usually put around 28 to 30, somewhere in there.
So the front end is always a little bit higher? Is that?
Yeah, well, it just takes the type of bag they are. They'll take a little more pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try it right there for now. Keep it a little lower, makes it look cooler.
Absolutely.
I guess we gotta go
Yeah,
that way.
same
there,
way
right?
out.
Yeah.
Don, this car turns heads, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when you
It's-
know something, as a personal thing, I really don't like to talk to people that have prettier cars than mine, but I kind of made an exception.
Thanks. Like I said, it's got a nice little rumble to it, but not overpowering, you know?
Oh yeah, she's got it. Yeah. How much does this car weigh then?
I'm not sure exactly. It's got to be, I figure, around 3,400, somewhere around there.
It's very comfortable, Don.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, I did not expect what I'm expecting
Oh,
inside.
yeah?
What are the size of the rims though? They were 17,
No, 15.
15 inch?
Diameter is
Okay.
15, yeah. Old school.
Yeah, absolutely. It works.
Well, like I was debating on putting large ones on, but these ones, now that I did the paint treatment on them, they're
Right.
they're just different,
Yeah.
you know? And they're easier to find the tires to fit the 15s, I think.
So when you think about it now though, Doc, do you look at it and think, I should have done this, I should have done this different?
A couple of things.
What would you change if you could now?
Well, I'd like to change my air ride stuff,
Okay.
because there's programmable ones where you don't have to do each switch.
Oh,
and
I see. Independently.
yeah, you press, it'll work off your phone. You can
Oh.
just press it, ride mode, it'll go to preset settings already. So. But to do that, I have to change my whole management system. It's like almost $2,000 for now. So I'll make do with
Yeah,
this
yeah,
for
exactly,
now.
yeah.
Maybe down the road I'll do that again. And I'm not sure what else I would do.
Hopefully not much else, because
Yeah.
she's pretty much flawless. So. So what was the very first car you got now?
What was my very first car?
Very first car, back in the day.
My very first car was actually that my '68 Beaumont.
Really?
That's at home.
Which we're gonna do a video of
Yeah,
sometime very soon.
that was
your first car?
Yeah,
You
from
kept her?
yeah.
No.
When I was 17, my dad gave it to me. It was actually, the story was, and then I decided I wanted.
Turn right in the street.
Okay, then I decided I found this, and oh, this would be perfect. This next one here.
This one.
Oh, this one here. Okay, quick turn.
Oh, you got good brakes too.
Yep.
All right. And we'll turn right again.
Right here.
No,
No,
at the stop sign.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then I saw this and said, hey, this will be a nice little cruiser. Something like getting older and something more comfortable to drive.
Yeah. Getting in and out is a little
The
bit
creature
easier.
comforts in it, you know,
For sure.
where the other one's just an animal.
I hear you. It's funny you say that. As I mentioned, I've got family here from England right now.
Yeah.
And my MG, getting in and out, it's like, yeah, can I still do this in 10 more years?
Yeah.
You gotta think about these things.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, wow. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have kids?
I don't, but my wife.
Okay. And are
She
they into
has a-
cars and things?
The daughter kind of used to be. She was into the lower tuner cars at the time, but now she's kind of got out of them. She's a paramedic now and lives out. She's got her own place out in the Welland area there. And then my wife's son, he's living with her too now.
Right.
And they're both in their mid-20s.
Cars too?
Yeah, my dad was a car guy, but he was into the classics. Original style in that day, and that's kind of where I learned how to look after cars and everything. He'd always be working on his friends' cars. My mom would always tell me these stories. Oh yeah, when we were younger, my dad he'd always have his friends over someone's car. They're working on it in the garage. He's doing an engine rebuild and stuff. Yeah.
And then you just pick things up over the years.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I know watch, you observe.
Yeah.
But to fix the engine and things like that, obviously you're mechanically inclined to be
Yeah.
the trade you are.
Yeah, my dad was never really a mechanic, or he just did it all himself, you know. He just learned himself. And everyone would always come to him when they had car problems. The thing that kind of upsets me, he died just before I had this all done and on the road. I was hoping to take him for a drive and that, but he died just probably a few months before, a month or two before, eh? But then we had it ready for his funeral. So maybe it was just like a few weeks before I got it all done, I think.
So a nice send-off in a way.
Yeah, I had this car, I had my other car there, and my brother's car were all at his funeral, and actually his car, he had a nice old classic '78 Lincoln Mark IV, or Mark V, I think, the big one, the two-door one, eh?
The Continental.
Yeah.
With the big wheel at the back.
Yeah, they had the wheel on the back, the Diamond Jubilee Edition one.
You still have it?
No, he actually gave it to me, and when he passed away, but I had no room to keep the thing. And it's funny because the people that bought their house, the car was sitting in the garage there, and the guy that bought the house with the woman he was with, he loved the car. It's a car for sale. He was a car fanatic too, eh? So he ended up buying the car off of me. So we just left it right at my dad's parking spot in the house. It runs good on that, but I can run just the regular.
Okay. No
when the price is super high, I just put the regular in. When it's cheaper, I'll put the premium.
I know, now it's like $1.50.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good deal
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
How sad is that? Oh, she's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. Same as this trim. I made all this trim off him. They didn't have that on there, so I made that. Just a piece of aluminum, and I formed it all and painted it to black. And
So cool.
yeah, it's just all these little added things. Same as the door handles. They're a block of wood I made. And
No.
Yeah, they're just an old block of I didn't have door handles for it, and
How do you
just push down, yeah. And
This is wood?
I carved it out of a piece of wood and just covered it with some vinyl.
What? You didn't grab it off the Honda?
No.
Oh wow.
And then I also got my wooden car to match.
This is wood?
Yeah, it's made out of a piece of wood. A guy in Oakville carves them out. I met him at a car show I went to the first year I had this out, and
Oh my
he
lord.
carved that at $30, and then I painted it to match the car.
Best $30 you ever
I
spent.
know, eh? Yeah, it's right in Oakville.
I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah, I got some his cards.
Yes,
I'll give
please
you
do.
his
I'd
info.
love to get one of my
Yeah,
little
he can.
MG.
I think he's might have made an MG one before. He does all kinds of different ones.
Oh my God.
Minis, all different things. Yeah.
Hey, what is this switch here?
That's for the door, the light.
Oh,
The
okay,
stripe.
yes.
Yeah, there's a light on.
Man, could you make that any cleaner? Like everything. Don,
Yeah.
crying out loud,
Yeah.
man. This is obscene.
Yeah.
What
What's-
about the door panel?
I made those.
I'm going to use some choice language right now. Really? You made that too? Like,
Yeah, it's just
come
a
on. What is it you can't do? Can you cook?
little bit. My wife does most of it. I'll cook the craft dinner. And
Ah, there you go, yes. Oh, now you're just showing off. What haven't you made is what I should be asking you. Oh, you
Yeah.
got lighting under here too.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's under the back seat too.
Oh, yes.
It lights
I
up
just
the floor
spotted
down
it.
there, eh?
Yeah.
Just a mood accent lighting this for the evening.
You don't have underglow and all that, do you?
No, that's.
Okay.
I thought that'd be taken a little too far.
Hey, you know what's interesting? I love the way how far the doors actually open.
Yeah.
Did you think about putting, I call them suicide doors still, like,
I thought about that, but I just almost got to a point where, okay, I think I just want to get it done.
yeah.
You know how you get the it's taking so long.
Yeah, I want to drive her now. I want to enjoy
Okay,
it.
I think that's enough customizing stuff. Let's just get her together.
Man, she's got presence though.
Yeah.
I love the license plate too. It all works.
Yeah.
And life is too hectic as well.
I know,
So isn't
yeah.
that amazing?
Came up with the hectic when from my Beaumont when I first built that. I needed a license plate, and we hectic. It was a hectic build, so let's call it hectic. So, and it stuck. And then I made this too hectic, and my daily driver has Hectic C, which is Hectic Customs.
Wow. Good for you.
And then you know why I got
And you
hectic
got
on
the little
everything.
paraphernalia, yes, awesome. So if anybody's interested, it's called Hectic Customs, and you're in where? Hamilton, Ontario. Like what's
Well,
the actual Millgrove?
Millgrove. I live in
Millgrove,
Millgrove. Our shop's in Oakville,
Wonderful.
and I built it for people to see. You know.
Yes, and to make them smile.
Yeah,
and to
because I'm
enjoy.
always getting people. Oh, do you mind if I take pictures? Of course I don't mind. That's what I built it for. I built it for
You're such a
for people
generous
to
man,
enjoy.
though. Honestly, like the day I met you at the Aaron Mills show,
Yeah.
and it's just, you know, some people you just hit it off, and you can tell that they want to share. And
Yeah.
it's and you're not boasting about your car. You
No.
just
Yeah.
it's a thing of
Yeah.
beauty and
Mhm.
to enjoy.
And you get to meet people and people with the similar likes and everything, and
she shines.
it's just a good conversation piece.
I just don't know what it is, Don.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but
Yeah.
it's just I look at this rear end,
Yeah.
and
It's just got so much shape to it.
Oh, magnificent! And I look at I think about some of the cars. Like
Yeah.
when you're actually turning,
Yeah.
it reminded me of like an old Bentley, Rolls
Oh
Royce,
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
style of
The
car
curves to
almost.
it.
Oh,
And it's
just
funny because these weren't the popular ones back in the day. You know, the popular ones were the Tri-5s, the 55, the
yeah,
57.
Yeah,
But now these have kind of making a comeback.
quite rightly. They deserve to be in the
Mm-hmm.
spotlight a bit. I'm just like how, like the lines, like
Yeah.
how did you get your doors to fit so well? Like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
The only thing I didn't was the hood. That's one thing I want to redo. I want to redo my hood because when I built the car, I had the body on a rotisserie and did all the body work on that, and I didn't have the front end on time. And the front end are different parts I ordered off of eBay because the ones that I had were so shot.
Okay.
They were full of patches and rust holes, and the hood was a mess. So I ended up buying some off of eBay. So I never really fitted them together before I painted everything. I just
Okay.
kept my fingers crossed.
Right, that it would all work.
But the hood doesn't line up the greatest, so I think over the
Well,
winter
only you can tell. Only
over the
you
winter time I got to add some metal to the back, close up this gap here and to the sides, and redo the whole hood.
Yeah, but you see, you say all those things. To me,
I know.
it looks perfect. It's.
I know, but to me I know it, and
It's something's. Yeah.
yeah.
So Don, what do I say? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You made your way here to come and see me today. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful machine. And,
Thanks so much.
It just exudes beauty, and it shows the love and the passion you have for her as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a passion.
It is.
Well, if you're a car nut, that's what you do for a
Yes.
living, right?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta spend your money on something.
Yeah,
Why
you
not?
take joy out of building something yourself and joy out of showing it off and letting people see it and talk about stories about things and that. And it's just a passion.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Don. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.